Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports.
You're like a circle that floats around me.
Team here, you all in the comments, let me know what you all think. Poke some holes, right? Losh, size, he's much. Guys, thanks for watching. Losh. All right, time to go. Please tell the people the team that you back to, please.
Well, I can show you. That one right there.
God. I'm gonna edit that out in post, right?
Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion. We go live and 10. Number 9.
8. Yo! 7.
Number 6.
5.
Entry. Yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sport. And of course, we're here to preview Game Week 3. And I'm here with my co-host, Kevin Lala, Tottenham expert. Big up Javid in the house early. Javid, we have a poll attached to the page as well if you want to jump in on the poll. Asking about the captain picks. I'll put some names up there. Let me know who you think is the best captain pick. And if you think there's a better one, comment on it now, a better option. Right, Javid? Get the ball rolling. Thanks very much. All right. So, yes, Kevin, we are approaching Game Week 3. What I would like to do before we get into the action. Yeah, Javid. No, I really appreciate it, bro. Let me hold on. Now getting something.
Actually looking for the poll on YouTube?
Yeah, but it's scheduled. It's supposed to come up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to come up now. At least now. Yeah, it's supposed to come up now.
Yeah, well, look out for it. So maybe I get put my vote as well.
Right. Yeah, man, put in your vote. I'll put some interesting names there. Put some usuals, and then I'll put some interesting names in the mix there. Just to.
You mean the Jared picks, man?
No. Nothing so interesting. That way too interesting.
Not too interesting, yeah. A little too different.
No, not so interesting. Not my kind of picks. I ain't put no Mitrovic, I know De Silva.
Yeah. It have a fixture looking at for captain picks, but unfortunately I do have that player. But when we come across that, I'll let you know.
Okay, Javid said not seeing the pool. Yeah, live now. 2 minutes ago is live. Just refresh again there.
Yeah.
It should be there. It should be there. Yeah, should be. Right. So, what I try to do before we start any bacchanal, well, let's start this bacchanal.
Buy, sell, or hold.
Right. So now I didn't get a chance to put in any players, so we'll just do it verbal. Javid, if you want to swing in, and we know all the popular names now. We know who's looking good, who is the sought after, who's not sought after. Now, while we're doing this, what I will do, we'll also look at the trends, Kevin, and see if we agree with the trends, and we'll tie it in to buy, sell, hold as well one time. So we'll look at the trends. So, and if you want to get the ball, anybody on the top of your mind, buy, sell, hold, anybody at all? Who you keeping? Who will keeping?
Who I keeping? I keeping with the Spurs. I keeping with Kane. So I still have Kane from the beginning.
Okay.
Right. We still had the whole debate between Kane and Haaland. It still looks to me, I find it looks like it's 50-50. Haaland had the 2 goals in the first game. Then as this Kane, he now got off the mark in the last game. We come up against Wolves, which is not a bad fixture.
Okay.
Right. So my hold right now is Kane. I won't really say buy if you have Haaland, because it's still, as I say, 50-50, right? So that's like a popular debate they had from the beginning of the season, right? So I would say hold to either Kane or Haaland, whichever one you had in the beginning.
Right, my boy saying hold Saka, hold Robbo. We're selling Robbo. All right.
Well, yeah, I actually sold Robbo. Yeah.
All right. So you're one of
Okay.
those.
Yeah, I was one of those who
Dump
sold
Robbo.
Robbo. So,
All right.
yeah.
So let's look at the top transfers in this game week and the top transfers out. So top transfers in, we have Martinelli as compared to Darwin out. Well, of course, because he is suspended, so that makes sense. That's a straightforward one. Rodrigo in. We have Coutinho out. We have Jesus in. So I guess Jesus TSB should be through the roof now. We'll check that out in a bit.
Should be, yeah.
Right? We'll check
I
that in a
see he
bit.
went back up to the 8.1.
Oh, wow. Right. So we'll check that just now. Yeah, because he had a drop last week.
He had a drop
you know,
to 7.9, so he went up 2 again. So
cool. Cash out again, I think because he's flagged, so he's out. The Silver in, Bailey out. So the Bailey fraud, Javi.
yeah.
Everybody, I don't think he was on that train, Javi, but I know Shamir was on that train for sure. The fraud, the preseason fraud, as I like to call him. Right? He gassed up everybody. Last year's fraud, Tony's
Yeah, no, I'm really happy to see that actually. That's Tony.
No, I'm glad for the
I'm really
trend.
happy to see him there.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, right? I'm happy for him. Right. So Tony and James in De Bruyne,
KDB went up.
Zinchenko in, right? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So some solid.
So all of those I agree with the buy. Keep. KDB is a little funny because I want to know how people get any funds for that so early. If they drop in Salah.
Well, they had to sell Salah. Let's see.
Yeah,
I don't think Salah won't be high on this list. Salah down here. He's here.
Yeah, so Salah and Son, those are the two that closest to them.
Right.
Right. KDB.
He was sold by, let's see, I'm seeing 61.3%. So let's.
Oh no, I think that's the ownership. That's the ownership. Or that's that's selected. That's the
selected. My bad. Yeah. But let's see what the TSB looking like. So let's check the transfers and let's see what the TSB looking like. So let's see who's high on the list right now. So Henderson.
Yeah, I think you're still on points.
I'm a team selected.
Yeah.
Team selected. Sorry.
No, you gotta change total points to
Yeah. I'm going like an amateur, bro.
Right. Yeah, nice.
So Ward still up there with the 27.4 as the keepers. Trent 52.5 as defenders. Second highest is Cancelo, then James in third. Then we coming on the road, Salah with 61. So he's still high.
There, yeah.
Right.
Still
Martinelli there 37.9, and then lowest point. Well, Andreas have a flag, but I think he's okay.
And look at KDB
and up to 21. 21.6.
But I want to say that you need 2 or 3 transfers to reach to that KDB.
Yeah. You have to get rid of, even if it's not, if you had Mount and a defender or something, maybe, or who else was 8? Bowen. I think most people went Bowen. If you had, I don't know who else. I really can't think of who else.
Yeah. They would do some surgery. You would have to do some surgery to get.
Javid was caught in the Bailey, the Bailey fraud. He sold the silver. All right, so you want to do
the silver? Yeah, he went for the silver.
Oh, sold, right? Because I know a lot of people telling me that the silver not gonna do that again. Is XG too high or low for? Well, I don't even understand those things.
Even if he don't do it again, it's only a 4.6. So
come on.
Yeah.
Plus,
there's only so much you could expect.
He has been consistent in the first 2 games. You can't say the same for a lot of the other big boys. So come on, you have to go on consistency.
But we did say Damsgaard coming in. Damsgaard might have a thing with him.
But
so
not now.
He may drop a little further back. So he was playing on the front right, top right.
Correct.
Right. So now the silver might be a little further back now with Damsgaard playing higher
You
up.
play with Tony, deep it Tony. But this coach is Frank. This coach rewards. He rewards the players. Look at Wisa, right?
So how some of us play for fixtures and some people play for form. He played for form.
Yes. No, he rewards it. Once you perform and you get it. The only thing that does not change with Frank is his defense. His defensive line normally stays the same, barring any injuries, obviously, or suspensions. His defense, but once you have 2-3 good games, you will get a start. And as I say, a prime example is Wisa. Wisa was rewarded for his hard work, and Wisa gets a lot more minutes now. So, yeah.
Well, I can see Wisa's the one that making me for Damsgaard right now.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't playing that great in the beginning of the season.
So who should we sell? Javid and Kevin. Who should we sell? Who's the big sellers? Because we have a hole. So Saka's our main hole. Let's go with that for now. Right? Martinelli, I would say, is a good hole as well.
Well, the fraud that you call out in the beginning, Bailey. Bailey,
Bailey,
sell
right? So
now.
Bailey's an automatic sell. Who else? Who's an next sell?
I know what my sells were. Who I had to get out. I had to get out. I had Grealish.
Ooh.
So yeah, that Grealish Mahrez, I would say that is like a possible sell because you can see the Pep left kicking in hard now, right?
Well, Javi's saying keep
Buy
Grealish,
Grealish.
sell Bailey, sell Neto.
Everyone
sell
that I would say
Rashford.
to keep or buy so far, I sold this week.
He's saying to sell Bailey and Neto. Well, yeah, for sure, those two frauds. And Neto, no, not for me, not for me. I'm a Podence guy. I'm not saying to get them, but now that Wolves finally got Gades, and I think there'll be one more transfer. I can't really get him. He's a solid player. Watching Wolves, they're beefing up the midfield. Maybe that could help with the creativity. But
so that would be a hold, right? So that would be a hold.
Yeah.
If you have him, hold them.
Neto, yeah. Well,
Neto,
yeah. I wouldn't say solid hold, but yeah. Hold a solid hold. A solid hold. So I know
hold on your bench. Hold it for your bench.
Yeah, we did Saka as a whole. What about buy? Who's the best buy right now?
Martinelli and Jesus, if you don't have them, I guess.
Right. What about? Well,
I've seen a lot of people jumping on Walker.
Okay, good show. What about Trippier as a sell? Seeing as his fixtures turning for the Wolves.
Fixtures turning, yeah. So Trippier, I know a lot of people jumped on Botman and Shaw. Yeah. That Newcastle defense may be put under some pressure.
Do I keep sell Mount? Mount is Mount has been sus. What do you think? James I have James, yeah.
Yeah, I have Mount. I actually kept him. Mainly because of the fixtures.
Okay.
Right? So again, I won't go out of my way to get him, but hold if you don't have other players to put out or more that people that need to go, then maybe you can look at using his funds for something else.
Okay, so you say hold.
Right now,
he's saying buy. He's saying buy and hold Mount. Okay, not saying sell. He's saying buy and hold Mount. All right.
Yeah, so I held Mount just because of the long term of fixtures.
All right.
That's one person you don't really have to be thinking about too much.
All right. Yeah. What about buying more Arsenal assets? Seeing as on paper, their fixtures looking pretty good for the next 4 or 5 fixtures.
I'm glad to see that one from Jared.
Manu. They have a few decent fixtures on paper. I'm not too sold on us overturning Bournemouth. Only because they look okay, but yes, City turn them over easily. We could possibly do that, but not too. I mean, I'm not saying we won't win, but I don't know if we could turn. It might be a low 2-0 or something, maybe, because the defense not terrible. But I think Lamar injured. I think Kelly injured. I think so. Don't quote me on that. So that could bode bad for them. But let me see. Who else? Let me see. We can get a few more holes. So I think we had a good bit of holes. What about buying? Yeah. How much more buys? Who else looking good? Who's looking good in the market?
So far, Arsenal on top of the buy just because of their price point and they playing pretty decent. Right? So Arsenal looking like good buys. Leeds right now, you could hold if you could hold for 1 week against Chelsea. Right?
So you say buy Rodrigo now. Buy Rodrigo.
You could, if you could afford to, or if you want to take the hit for it to put it on your bench, I don't know. If you don't mind the what do you call it, the Wall Street thing, with the prices going up and down.
Yes.
Right, the market, right? If you don't mind the market, wait till next week to see if you can buy it. If not, it's not a bad show to buy Rodrigo. Harrison looking like a decent shot as well. I find Harrison looking good.
Okay.
Bamford might have a little injury, but he might be back out. I don't know for this game or the next game. But right after that Chelsea match, they have a nice Patrick Green after.
All right, so, let me throw a wrench. Let me throw a wrench in the works here. Do we hold Kulusevski for us that may have Kulusevski?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I think if you have him, you could go them now.
Okay.
I think he still have that starting position right now.
Okay. Is Madison a good buy option? Because I mean, he has been okay. They're playing Southampton next.
Performing so good.
Yeah, they're playing Southampton next. Then they have Chelsea. So that might be the only,
Yeah.
fear factor.
But again, so Madison, if you go in Madison, I know their fixtures is up and down, up and down. So they have one game week good, one game week bad. If you do go for him against Southampton is a great pick, honestly. Right? He and Vardy, maybe Dewsbury, Telemans, maybe, I'm not sure. I still won't really watch defense yet. Right? Those are good picks for the Southampton game, attacking wise.
Yeah.
But I know they have Chelsea right after, which will be another feisty game.
And then they have Manu right
And then
after
they have
that.
Manu. Yeah.
So now, if Manu,
I know
do
all
get
the effort is
Casemiro-
going in this though. They don't have other competitions after, so
Yeah, they have no
Yeah.
Champions League to worry about, no Europa League, so they could go ham and hard.
yeah.
So yeah, but I just throwing some names out there. Just
Yeah, no. Madison, I'm looking at Madison, but I know his fixtures are up and down, up and down. If you don't really watch the pictures that much, then yeah, he's a good pick. Yearly food.
I know. Last year there wasn't that much food. They were decent.
No,
in the
it's Leicester
start.
that hit them 7-1 or
No,
7
but they were decent in the first half
9-0
of
or
the
something like that.
season. They were decent in the first half of the season. Leicester was. Oh, it means Southampton.
Against
right.
Southampton, yeah.
That's what
Against
he meant.
Southampton,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Madison a trick. I attempted to bring him in on my B team or C team or something like that.
You know, I keep calling it Dewsbury whole. I wanted to bring him in for this week,
Oh yeah, I know you and Dewsbury. Big up IBK all the time. IBK, we doing buy, sell, hold. So I know you saying so sell Bowen. For sure. I don't know, bro. But Bowen is not a fraud. I will not have you, IBK, at all. Right? Bowen is amazing. Right? Just
I still think he just outperformed himself and he put that price on himself, right?
yeah. Bowen deserved that price tag. He really did well last season. Let's not forget. There's only two games in. West Ham are not looking too hot, but they have a really good team, just like Man U.
Oh yeah, once they start to kick off, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Let's be fair to Man U. On paper, Man U have a great play team except Scott McTominay, right? But it's just not
they have good players. They have good
players, right? West Ham, same team as last season because they didn't lose much players, so you know. Well, it's early. Don't do my boy that, IBK.
Yeah, it's 2 days, 2 games. Yeah.
I feel it will catch yourself just now, West. I'm have to catch yourself.
You might have more assists. You might have more goals and assists than you will love Man U.
Facts. Before we move on to the teams and the fixtures.
So that fact if Man U do score against this Liverpool game, their goal for the month is our own goal.
Yeah, their goal for a month will be our own goal. Yeah. All right. So you're saying buy Mount. So sell Bowen, buy Mount. All right, taking that.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah.
I'm taking that because their fixture is not terrible bad. So I will take that.
Or how we saw where KDB, a lot of people buy KDB, Bowen might actually be a easier jump to KDB than an 8 or 7 or 6.
You sell a striker and a Bowen.
Or a big defender and Bowen.
Big defender. So you sell Trent or Robbo. And you go.
Yeah, drop them down to 4.5, and then you could probably get a.
I could get rid of Matip and bring in KDB and.
Matip is a 6. Yeah.
Yeah, because Matip.
Yeah, so Matip is 6 and 8. That's 14.5 minus 12.1. You still need one more though. That's 2.6.
I have 0.5 in the bank. I get 3. I just sell 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got -4 just to get KDB.
And that's if you do have Haaland and 2 defenders. So.
Yeah. Nah, I don't have Haaland. I have Jesus, the boss, Wilson, and
Jesus.
Yeah. I play in a 3-4-3, but we will get to that. Any other interesting names that we ignored? Let me see what Chelsea is looking at by the time. Because you guys big enough.
So Chelsea playing Leeds, then Leicester, Southampton, then West Ham, then Fulham.
Ooh, that's not terrible. I don't know.
So Leeds, Leicester, and Southampton, their defense kind of shaky. Imagine Leeds is the best defense out of the 3 there.
But let me remind you of something, eh? Chelsea have no Kovacic and no Kante, eh? I think Kante is injured for the month. I think Kovacic is out for the month as well, eh? So
what's your defenders?
Cheek and Gallagher might be playing more minutes, and Gallagher is not really defensive.
What do you think going to suffer there? The attack or the defense?
I don't know, boy. I think the attack, but because Okay, so they have no more what's his fraud name who go on Leipzig and score on the first day?
Werner.
Right, so I have no more Werner. So
Werner, sorry.
Havertz definitely, but Sterling might play up top, right?
I feel
Let's
still
yeah.
Havertz played real good against Spurs. It's just he didn't finish off the few passes that they put him in for. Yeah?
I don't know
So,
why I don't think he have any flags on Javi. Let me check. Hold on. I could definitely check and see if he
I
has
don't see he
flags.
flagged or anything. They probably
No,
just
not
changed
even
it up
not
a bit.
flags, but I want to check FPL injuries. You know, that's my site.
Yeah.
I always use that to make sure. Well,
But I don't think he flagged for injuries either. So
yeah, I don't think it was anything like that. It was just
yeah,
Pep being Pep. I don't think it was
that's what
anything.
I'm saying. That Foden, Mahrez, Grealish,
Yeah, that
those
triangle.
guys, yeah, those three, you could take the punt for them, but
Yeah.
I kind
For
of give up on
now,
Grealish. I find
for now is yeah.
Foden was playing a little better for now.
Better. Yeah. For now, it's just Laporte, Phillips, and Palmer as the main injuries for City. So no, nothing bad there. Liverpool is a team with a lot of injuries, real pressure. So Darwin
Yeah,
out, Matip out. So Matip may not return. Alcantara, Thiago out. He may return this weekend. May return this. Actually, no,
if you
he's
want
not.
a one, if
A
you want a
lie.
1 week punt to buy, right? The guy that I
Who?
was talking about for captain as well, Zaha. I went in Zaha playing Aston. They playing Aston Villa,
Oh,
right?
look. Wow. As you say, Zaha. As you
Yeah,
say, Zaha. Look.
exactly.
As
I
you
actually
say,
really like
Zaha.
Zaha. Yeah, and Aston Villa, they kind of shaky in the back, right? So yeah, I gotta give him 3 games. Yeah, one more game, but I don't know. I was losing patience, right? I was really losing patience with that.
Kevin, the soapbox is yours. Talk about Zaha. Because you've been talking about
Zaha
Zaha
playing
since game week
awesome.
one. Since game week
Yes,
one,
Zaha
in
playing
my
really
ears,
good,
boy, Aviki.
right? Fulham, no Fulham. Crystal Palace have the world of strikers and attacking mids and everyone, and Zaha is the focal point of not the focal point, but everything going around him. Whether he in the front of it or he starting the play or whatever, he definitely going to be involved. They playing Aston Villa. Aston Villa, they can't catch themselves yet. They get any goals now, but as I can see, they're quicker working on the attack than the defense. So Zaha could take advantage of that.
Who's home? Who's home?
So Crystal, no, who's home?
Ooh, Crystal Palace home.
Crystal
I might
Palace,
take
yeah.
that action, you know.
Yeah,
I
Crystal
might
Palace home.
take you
So
up on that action there, you
yeah.
know.
So if the defense solid like they normally are at home,
Right.
right? Zaha can have free reign there to attack.
Not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into let's get into the fixtures and then we'll do our team. I guess I could show you my team right now as it is. This is me as it is right now. So as you see,
There's any changes, anything or no?
no, I have done nothing yet. So I have to organize, waiting for the usual 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday to do that. I'm just waiting on team news. But my ideas, what I'm thinking of doing, honestly, guys, I'm feeling to get rid of Salah. Salah got me mad. If I get rid of Salah and Bowen, the world of options is there for me. I could get one bad, but I have to get rid of Matip. So I mean -4 to do that craziness. If I'm getting rid of Salah, I'm looking at KDB, yes, of course, and even maybe Martinelli for Bowen. And I will still have a lot of change on the inside. And then
Yeah, because
Matip,
then you would have a 3.5 in back for that. So
right? And then Matip could go to a lot of different options. I could go cheap and get me from Brentford or something like that. I have I have Cash on the bench, but of course he's flagged, so I have to see the news Friday to see what's going on. But for now, I'm genuinely tempted to get rid of Salah. Not just because of game week 2. I'm just not feeling Liverpool right now. And I think Salah, the amount of work that Salah will be required to do to dig Liverpool out of the trench that they're in right now, it's unfair. I quicker go maybe Luis Diaz. I have him on my other team. I can see him really trying and do. He will have a lot. I think the defenders will be marking Salah way more than the marking Diaz. And that's
and
something.
now they do have Darwin there as well.
I know Darwin.
So
So pressure in the camp. Fabinho. No, Fabinho. What's the young boy's name? Fabio or something like that. I don't want to say his name wrong. The young is a young guy that normally comes on for
oh, not
Darwin.
Firmino, you talking about?
No, not Firmino. He's a
Oh,
young player that normally comes on. Firmino, I think, might be fit for this game. Might. No. oh gosh, Cavallo.
Cavallo, yeah.
Right. He might come on and deal with and fix up there. Right. I'm not saying bust my wild card. Yes. Wicked by Javid, way. Right? David saying giving Salah till game 4. Fair.
Yeah, I will probably give him a week or two again.
Okay, so KDB Mount, Telly. All right, I think that's a good show. That's a real big show there. Yeah, Cavallo and IBK. Thanks. That's what.
You see how we have the KDB Mount and 2 8 points in the middle? That's nice cash cows in the middle there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because Diaz, KDB Mount. A bad there, no? A bad. Hey, Melo. Hey, Mel. Thanks for coming through. Mel, we're doing a quick buy, sell, keep. Real fast, Mel. Real fast. Before we move on to the pictures, if you're still there, let me know. Buy, sell, keep. So, yes, this is the state. This is the state of my team right now. But yeah, I am keeping Iwuni. So if I'm doing buy, sell, keep on my team specifically, I want to sell Salah, honestly. Right? Definitely want to sell Salah. I want to keep Iwuni. And I wanna buy De Bruyne or Martinelli. Those are I'm tempted. I'm not tempted by Haaland as yet, but I think based on the point that Shamir made last episode, Haaland is the best option of attack to have because it looks like even if he's not scoring, he's getting the assist points. Same thing as Jesus. If Jesus doesn't score, it looks like he has the
Yeah, they're involved. They're involved there.
It pains me to say this. But Xhaka has been this the last game has been playing a Ramsey-esque role. I don't know if it was just for that game because of the opposition, but he was playing a Ramsey-esque role where he was box to box, and it wasn't terrible. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it really wasn't terrible. He was in the right places at the right time. So,
but you think you're going to keep that, or like Smith Rowe or any of those guys going to come back and take it?
Smith Rowe will stick for Europa League. He's not going to wait.
Okay.
Vieira, Smith Rowe, and my boy who Ateta don't like, Pepe, will be playing Europa League. Right now, I'm not here now, so I'm not suggesting Xhaka ever. Right, you know Xhaka don't exist for me in that team. But if Xhaka keeps that up and maintains that consistently, I think that will help Jesus a lot and Martinelli a lot because when they are, they being defended or pulling away defenders, the ball falls to Xhaka and he shoots. You never know. So he's the Martinelli assist points or assist potential could increase there if Xhaka starts doing that. Now Odegaard dropped deeper, I realize, and helping our party a lot more because that was Odegaard role playing the box to box. But I realize he's a workhorse. He can run 90 minutes. So I just saying, I think Jesus and Martinelli assist potential will increase if Xhaka keeps that up. It looks like they switch rules and they have Odegaard and Partey playing next to each other. So that's just a little tip there from the Arsenal. Right.
Do you want me to show my team what I had and I made my transfers?
And then we'll get into the fixtures.
I actually made the transfers already, so I did my buy sell.
No, I'm not suggesting Xhaka at all. I will never ever do that, IBK. You know he's invisible. He does not exist for me. But I'm just saying he increases the assist potential of Jesus and Martinelli. That's all. Because he's playing box to box. Right? I don't want no hello lads from you, sir. Where are you? Why are you not on the stream, sir? Right? Why are you not here, sir? Right? Yeah. Nowhere near my team in FPL ever. I'm just saying, but he will help increase the assist potential of your assets.
Keep playing like this, the other assets from Arsenal would do.
Yeah, because he's playing a box-to-box rule. But I don't know if that was just a tactic for Leicester because he didn't do it against Palace. But I saw a change and I saw where Odegaard played, because Odegaard played full 90 minutes and he and Martinez when they were running non-stop, like if they just came on the field, they were running possessed. So I think Odegaard and Partey may be the new partnership in that. Wow, IBK. Thanks, IBK. No, IBK. This was on purpose. This is my team. I only use Autopic when I'm making transfer to see what they give me with plenty money. But this was on purpose. I was hoping Bruno did something, he did nothing. Hoping Bowen did something, he did nothing. Son assisted Salah, meh. Andreas.
Yeah, Son still have to
just
kick off
up
at some
there.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a bad mind just sell all three, you know. If I sell Bowen, Son, Salah, I could definitely get KDB. I could probably get KDB, Haaland, and a cheap something. But I can't, that don't make sense. I had to sell a strike.
Yeah.
At a -8. But all right, let's check Kevin's team. So Kevin, talk to us now. What
All right.
your
So this team I have up first is the when it pops up. This is what I started off with. I didn't take any hits before. I didn't make any transfers. So I had 3 Liverpool, 3 City players, right? I got a decent 66 points. Not the best, but still above average, right? But the guys that were disappointed me was the Liverpool defense. Grealish, that 1 point was hard. Before it was a 3 points just for playing, just being on the field. And then seeing that Pep rotating at the 45-minute mark too, right? So that position, I find that was a bit sticky, right? On the bench, I had just Andreas, Williams, Archer, right? Obviously, you see no Jesus in this, right? Everybody had Jesus. I didn't, and it hit me hard. Even though I had plenty of returns on this week,
yes.
right? I had to get Jesus in, right? So the only way I could get Jesus in was with Grealish leaving. Mount, I almost went a straight swap with Mount and my 4.5, but I was watching the fixtures, so I decided to keep it down, right? So that was the team that I had last week, and this is the team I had now. Sorry. Right? So this is the team I'm going with next week. I made 3 transfers, right? I took a -4 hit. So, as I say, Grealish had to come out, Jesus came in. So my 4.5 went up to 8 point. I got him at the 8 and not the 8.1. So I save a little money there. What's his name? Grealish went down to Rodrigo. I did not like doing this where I brought in a player and he's just on the bench, right? But I find Rodrigo have some potential. He might be able to score against Chelsea. Not too sure. If it's anybody on that side who had to score against Chelsea, it's Rodrigo, right? And Janssen, I wanted to go back. I really like how Brentford playing. Both defensive. Once they keep that team dynamic, I wanted a defender there. Although only 4.5, he was the favorite one for me. Right, I could have gone with a Spurs defender 4.5, but I think on that right side he might lose his Perisic soon. Right, but so I say Janssen a little more nailed on. I already had Mbeumo up in front, so I wasn't going to go the silver like everyone else will.
Right.
Because I already have an attacking asset for Brentford. So my buys this week was Janssen, Rodrigo, and Jesus. And my sell was Archer, which is a 4.5, sitting not doing anything. Archer, Grealish, and Raul. Right, I still have the Trent just in case anything happens, and that's how my team looking for this week. But if you're watching this bench now, right, you have Ward playing, you have Rodrigo playing, you have Neco playing against Everton, I have Andres playing against Brentford. That's the only one I have clashing right now, right?
Bench boost. I just joking.
Yeah. What do you all think about a bench boost? No, it's actually bench boost I'm looking at now.
No.
I dive in on that. Let me go. I'm gonna get my.
If you watch my whole team right now, there's only one player playing against each other. It's only Andreas playing against Janssen. That's the only thing that playing against each other.
Bench boost
and
chip is
everybody
trash.
playing. Everybody
trash. Let's use it one time.
Yeah, but it didn't make sense to play it right now. But I like this team, Kevin, because you have 15 playing players on your team. Everybody could. You have plenty moving parts now.
Yeah, and
with
fixtures too.
Here and there, and fixtures. Yeah, you have a real.
My fixtures with Brentford, with Mount, and with Rodrigo. That's Leeds, Chelsea, and I think those 3 fixtures. I do have to think about them for the next.
Yeah, it does have a few holes in your team, but I mean,
I do have attacking.
It's really and truly just preference, and if your players, your pick will cover the other players that will perform now, like a Liverpool defender. But you have Trent, you're covering Robbo.
I got rid of Robbo.
Like the guy I was talking about, just missing James, but other than that, I have other players to cover him. Walker might cover his points.
Yeah,
I can't see a keeper. I can't see a keeper.
Keeper is just Sanchez. Sorry.
All right, so Sanchez is a good shout as well because he's covering Brighton defense. I see Melina was mentioning over Tony. I guess it was a price point.
Right. So in the beginning, Tony was just my second striker. Not Tony, sorry, Mbemo. That's what I had the money for, and
So
I just happy to
assume,
have
yeah.
an attacking asset.
Yeah, assume is. I mean, it's a luxury to have a third striker right now, and if Mbemo is a striker, you have. I mean, why not, right? So I don't see any problem with the team and how it's set up. Real balance. They have plenty of movement around the team. You're just not covering an attacking City asset other than really
No attacking
Cancelo, you could
City
say.
and no defensive Chelsea. That's the only two things.
Yeah, but I mean, you could cover your points accordingly. You know,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, you could cover your points.
Exactly.
I like the team. It's nice. It's nice. Not bad at all.
Nice.
A kind of
Thanks,
mini
bro.
wildcard they're playing, basically. You
Say
could
again,
say
sorry?
so. I say a kind of mini wildcard they play.
Yeah, mini, yeah. So yeah. I made my two transfers at 1 hit.
Yeah.
Just because I couldn't get, so I had to get
Yeah.
Jesus this year because this week.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's saying Tony better pick than him.
Oh yeah, Tony is. I no doubt about that. But I
No
didn't have
doubt, but
for
I
this.
myself, I went Mbemo with my other teams since he started.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the 2 weeks time, if Salah does leave, so and I go to KDB, I'll have the money to go Mbemo to Tony.
Okay.
Right? Or if Mount goes off to a lower player,
Yeah,
if Mount goes to Zaha, when I might do Mount to Zaha or something, and Mbemo could go up to.
Definitely good shouts. Definitely good shouts.
Yes.
Samir, I put you on the spot because you was late, right?
Yo.
So I sell who?
I have
Quick.
some.
10
I
seconds.
had some studies and I think yes for the break and come quick jump on the stream. In terms of for me personally, just in general.
No, anything. Your team,
All right.
general, anything.
So who all is Robbo for general 6, right? Oh look, Evan, sell him, right? Sell him.
Yeah.
Who
You and
is
Javid
Robbo?
saying the same thing.
Yeah, who is Robbo, right? Robbo,
Take the
Salah,
two things.
somebody else, people selling a lot of that they shouldn't be selling. I can't remember off the top of my head, right? It's a big sell, but Robbo for sure, hold just for a couple of weeks. Sell Bailey, right? Bailey for sure.
Yeah, you
Bailey.
drank that Kool-Aid early.
Yeah, I did, and I regret it up to now. Hopefully his price didn't drop again. I'm praying that it didn't drop again. Buy. Tony is a good shout. I like Hickey from Brentford. If he's 4.5, if he's more than that, don't buy him.
Can I? No, I don't want to cut you.
Yeah.
I could get him mad though.
Talk to me.
I want to get real upset. And I want to get IDK upset too.
Tell me.
What about buying Dennis from Nottingham Forest? All right, I got it.
Right. No, so here we see with Nottingham Forest and Dennis, right? So you have to scoop out the team before you jump on the players like that, right? Because although Dennis had a season in the Premier League, he had it with Watford. He was the star along with Ismaili Sarr, right? In Nottingham Forest, is he the star over Iwoni and Johnson? Will he start over them? That's one.
Lingard.
Right? You have
And
Lingard
Lingard,
and attack at CM, right? If they're making other purchases that we don't know how they're going to fit into the team, is then it's an automatic starter. Are they going to play 3 up top now? Which I don't think so because they play a 2 up front, right? They play a 3-5-2 or something like that, right? And the wing backs are kind of drop off when they're not in possession, etc., right? So I don't believe he will be an automatic starter over.
No, I know why Jared asked that. It had the meme out where everybody excited that Dennis playing, but last year everybody triple captain him for the double game week.
Yeah,
and he get a red card in the first game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. So I think he could be a good shot at 6 million, but he is not a buy for now at all. You wait and see how Nottingham Forest plays him.
Yeah, no problem. Seeing as the chat so active, guys, I have a poll attached to have a poll in the community area there asking about the best captain options. Go check it out. Go drop some votes from it. Kevin, let me know if you're seeing it. Javid, let me know if you're seeing it now. Right. All right. Yeah. So, and who's your hold? You said so. Hold Robbo. Buy Martinelli. I didn't hear the.
Buy Martinelli is a good shot. If you don't have him, buy him. Right. What if?
And who's your sell? And it's selling Bailey. You said.
Yeah, selling Bailey. Or you can also buy. It's a nice shout. Mightn't be producing too much points so far, but he could is Eze cheap.
Yes. On Marida. Is he available in our draft? Let me see. Because
no,
he's not.
He not
Oh,
available. So we'll have to check in.
good. I was watching.
Right,
I was
but-
studying him.
But yeah, I think those are the players I would say.
With respect to the pool, where does it normally be? Because I'm not still not seeing it on YouTube.
You have to go in the community area when you go onto the page.
By chat and top chat
Home
and
page,
whatever.
and you'll see community. Yeah. You're supposed to see it there. All right. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Do it different. Yeah, SA is the man, though. Is the man. Even Wells is looking amazing. Welbeck is doing the same thing. You seen it, Kevin?
Yeah, so I think you should just put it out there. So you have to go to the Fantasy Pavilion page itself and go to community. It's not linked to this video itself.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm trying to see how you can do it.
Yeah.
How to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So if you guys want to go to the Fantasy Pavilion homepage, it have home, video, playlist, community tabs. Go to the community tab, and you could click Kane if you want as a captain.
yeah, I feel Welbeck looking real good. No, but Melina, the thing what I love about Welbeck when he's at Arsenal is his work rate. He said come back and win the ball and fight people. Yeah, he wasn't the best finisher. No, I like to call him Bambi on ice, but he was definitely the same thing he did against Man. You know, we terrorized him and came back and win the ball. He was amazing.
True.
Yeah, Welbeck, Trossard, a good show. Pascal Gross. Now, we think with Gross, let me tell you, Gross was a fraud for me a few years, like 4 or 5 years ago. I used to have Gross. So Gross was that kind of player. A goal here, blank 5 games, a goal here, blank. But let's see what he could do. Let's see if he'll be.
Yeah, but Gross he played a little higher up now, and before he was a little more defensive.
Same thing he was doing last time.
Gross was always attacking midfielder.
Always.
Oh, really?
Last
Okay.
couple of seasons, he was on set pieces 1 and 2. I think he dropped further back, a bit further back. So
I'll quicker go for a brighter defender than attacking asset from
agreed,
Brighton.
agreed.
Javid, with who, Javid? You have 2 different nationalities. He is not making that squad, bro.
No, one of the ball boys, the one that we could go for.
Yeah, the water boy. Or he doing a course on the side as a medic or physio. Oh, okay. He going to college and doing like that. I have Wilson, so Wilson definitely a keep for me, Javid. I know it's a risk, but I definitely keep him.
He's a nice he's a keep. He could keep.
Yeah.
For now at least though. But the
That's a fair point.
Sticky, yeah?
That's a fair point, IBK. That's a fair point. Yeah.
No,
Mopé
might be leaving.
ML, for sure. Who? Sorry, was that one Kevin?
Mopé might be leaving Brighton, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he would be leaving, but we not
would
sure
that
where he
bring
should
that
be.
Undav guy start
Yeah,
playing?
it would. I mentioned it in our last stream.
Yeah, Shamir mentioned that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
good.
it would be.
That's a nice cheap option, 5.5 playing forward.
Yeah,
playing forward.
But his minutes will be kind of limited as for now. But as the future goes on, the season goes on, he will get more minutes.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something, ML. So Vadi normally is the first name on my sheet.
She will speak in your language, right?
Yeah. You see, I didn't even have to defend this. You see, calling all the players I like, but this season, I don't know. I can't look at
something off about Leicester this season. Something.
Really? I find it not that bad though.
No, not necessarily playing wise, but
not the
just
playing wise,
the
but
club.
the vibe. Yeah. Remember, I think they're in financial problems. I'm not too sure if it had to do
Brendan
with the
Rodgers spent too much money last season. On players that are not playing. Vestergaard.
Yeah, that's I want to play next this weekend too.
Yeah, they play money. They waste money, and now they're fighting up to make back the money before they could spend again.
Correct. I think they're trying to be sustainable or smart, not put themselves in a race. Yeah.
And Melina, right, and Javid, right? Neko is the next Livramento, and I think he will do well this season. Sure, this season.
You think okay, of the three, Nottingham staying up for sure, you feel?
No, I don't put my head up for no promoted teams. No way.
Nottingham, Fulham, and who?
No way.
Bournemouth,
yeah.
I don't know. All of them, they start off decent. They didn't start off bad. They didn't start off good.
Based on the transfers that was made, I believe Nottingham Forest has the best chance to stay up because they bought players that are mid-tier players.
and players that have a bit of EPL pedigree, a little bit.
And not only that, but they have players with a little something about them now. Whether it is a little bite or a little flair or something like that. Yeah. So they have a decent coach as well. Like once you get the chemistry going, they will do well.
But he have good pedigree with young players. He was there with the under when England won, when they won, right? And you have good pedigree with youths. You have real good pedigree.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll remain to be seen how they do, but I believe they should be okay.
But they're looking good at home. I know it was just one game. Because remember, Shimi was talking that before the season, once they get at home, trouble.
Yeah.
Because Brentford was solid at home.
Once you get 30 points at home, right, you're more than likely to stay up.
You're safe.
You're more than likely to stay up, to be honest with you. But yeah.
Yes, Mel, exactly that, Mel. They are giant killers. They could really deal with you unknowingly. And they, as I keep mentioning in the either FA or Carling Cup last season, they did take out 2 Premier League teams. Let's not forget that. So they have that there. So let's see what they could do. So Javid ranked Forest, Fulham, and then Bournemouth. Okay, no problem. I think Forest. I think Forest safe. I think so. All right, so let's I was just checking on my draft real quick there. Ignore this. Because I want to see if Ezzy was safe, then she broke my heart and say no. As he's not available anymore. I would have loved it if he was available. Lucky. But I brought in somebody good this week, Shimi, in the draft there. So we'll see. All right, so let's look at the fixtures really quickly, and maybe the fixtures might change our mind on who we want to bring in, sell, keep. So, first thing, Saturday morning, 7:30, Spurs are playing Wolves.
I'll wake up for the second half. I'm still not in the morning person.
You not me, no Shimi. Once my team playing,
yeah, agreed.
As much as I love the team, I just know I'm morning person there. That's 7:30.
Look, Melina there. Melina, if you way behind us in time. What time it is now in Canada? Melina must be still no afternoon time probably. Melina's had to get up.
It's probably like 7 or some 7.
No, depends on which side of Canada.
I doubt it's 7.
If it's Alberta and inside, then it's 2 4 hours.
Yeah, I doubt. Alright, so Melina, it was 6 p.m. Yeah, Melina's had to wake up some crazy hours to watch football. So yeah, but I kind of miss my team. I don't care. What you guys think about differential captain like Vardy or KDB? Yeah, well, I have KDB in the pool, right?
KDB not that much of a
Vote for him in the pool. No, well, I mean, in terms of captain, because not much people chasing KDB. I think because of his price point. I definitely think KDB is a good option.
Yeah, I definitely.
Vardy's not bad though, because they're playing Southampton.
Because they're playing Southampton,
Then I give all the piece of insight, in my opinion, right? People don't buy KDB in the numbers that Salah buys KDB purely because the rotation of Pep in terms of minutes. One, his price is too close to Salah's, and he's not as explosive as Salah in terms of goals. You get the assists for sure, right? You get at least 10 assists per season. You might get 10 goals per season, but Salah now will get 20 goals a season, 10 assists for the season. And that's why KDB is always seen as a differential in FPL, even though he's
we need that injury and that transfer.
But
rotation. Sorry.
Let me ask you something, Shamir. Before we get to we want to discuss Tottenham was, but before we get there.
Sorry.
No, don't be tough. It's good. We conversing, man. It's a conversation. Liverpool in a bit of a mess. No, not talking about how they started. I'm talking literally no Darwin, no navigator. Stop me for lying, No navigator, no Matip. No, it's Firmino back. He may be back because he played a few
He trained.
So he might be back. Right. No Jota. Correct? So right now your midfield is Henderson, Milner. No Alcantara. So Elliott missed that.
He will start.
Right. You have no potential striker except Firmino. So Firmino may have to start.
Yeah.
And then your backup striker is Carvalho.
Well, backup forward,
forward. That's striker, forward. Right.
Right.
So up top,
I know going through the list there.
Yeah.
Red flags just matching jerseys.
It's a long list, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So up top is Diaz, Firmino, and Salah potentially.
Right.
In the midfield, potentially Henderson, Milner, Elliott. Who are missing there?
Fabinho,
No,
Carvalho.
that's it. It's true.
Fabinho, right.
Fabinho, yeah.
Boom, thank you. In the back,
Yeah.
Robbo, Van
Van
Dijk,
Dijk, Gomez.
Gomez,
Gomez, yeah, because Matip injured, Konate
Trent,
injured.
and Konate.
Yeah.
Jeez, on. What going on? Jones injured too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but he's not fully fit yet.
Yeah, Jones injured too.
So that's why
Right.
Liverpool starting still, because the chemistry not there. The players not there for the chemistry, right? Jones not fully fit. Job. That's why he been eased into the team, into the fold. But more likely start lineup is what you call, right? Probably will get 45 minutes, right? And highly likely that the Liverpool goes back to
Yeah, I wonder if Phillips
two
Spinner
up
might
top.
play.
He wouldn't play because Gomez got a couple minutes, and he might still start this game against Man U. I was saying Liverpool may change the formation in the second half to put two up top with Diaz and Salah, and
Right.
Carvalho might come on at 60 minutes, 65 minutes as a third option, and then they switch back to the 4-3-3. But we'll see how it works out. I
You want to
believe
put the pressure on Carvalho from the beginning and tell him to play
they
the whole game?
won't. I don't think they might play him as a false nine, to be honest. I think he's ready for that. So, but making
How come Salah don't
Salah,
play as a striker like how Mane used to come in centre?
he doesn't have the physicality. No, this is my opinion, right? He
Yeah.
might have the
The height and
physicality
the
to
physicality, yeah.
hold, not really height, but maybe physicality to hold players off when the ball coming towards him in the middle of the park. He's better at attacking, doing that against wing backs. They're a bit
Okay.
smaller, a bit less nuance in the defending as a centre back, I would say, right? So he could back up against a full back and some centre backs, but not. I don't feel he might be smothered with Maguire. It balls over him now, right? But if Klopp moves the two up front with Diaz and Salah gonna peel off Maguire, and those balls gonna be running across down the line, and Trent gonna be plenty through balls, and he's gonna move off his shoulder of Maguire. So I expect to see how that plays off on Monday.
You know, and I remember we forgot Liverpool fourth striker Maguire. He was definitely
Maguire.
Yeah.
For sure.
Goal of the
So that's my
goal of the month.
opinion. It'll be fun to see how they play against Man U on Monday.
If Man U win, what would that mean?
Man U win. Nice.
That's what I mean, right? Alright, cool. Nothing to read into it, right? It's still a game or game. There's not much, right?
Any day, right? Liverpool starts slow, yes. It might just have to Liverpool just have to adjust their expectations
Yeah.
a little bit in terms of title out front, or just be comfortable with chasing City now from the get-go rather than battling it up top. So if you know what I mean, like the season start head-to-head 50-50, right?
It's the same thing you said last season, where City, it was theirs to lose, so Liverpool had to chase the win.
So basically, Liverpool basically have to be comfortable chasing and secure top four again and fight City and make sure City lose the momentum sometime through the season, right? And Liverpool catches that ground and wins the title towards the end. I could see that happening. 3 games is not the end of the season, it's just 3 games.
No, it's just the first 3 games.
And once Liverpool gets back those players fit and Darwin meshes with the team, I believe that Liverpool will kick off. And Jota backs as well. When Jota is back, trust and believe Liverpool will be a different beast as well,
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Mel, for the forward there. And of course, Mel, congrats on your 2K plus subscribers. People check out Mel's channel, Arsenal. She does Arsenal shows, and of course, she does FPL as well. And of course, Mel, we have to link with FPL Nima soon to talk about Arsenal. We could do some Arsenal assets as well and talk about Arsenal progress so far. But it's not that kind of show.
Shout out to the whole as well. They're doing some bits on their channel.
This is not the Arsenal show. Oh, what? I don't even know where this came from, but this is not.
Yeah,
the
I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
A good friend of mine went to London and brought this back to me. A real good friend of
You
mine.
know?
A
Yeah.
real good friend of mine. He's a good fella. He's back at
I'm
terrible
gonna,
team, but he's a real good fella.
Yeah, still had to step in the stadium together, but yeah.
your foot didn't burn you. Your foot didn't burn you walking through that stadium.
Nah. Skills
I'm
had
gonna
to
jump off
crawl
here,
a little
fellas.
bit, you know. Yeah.
Back to studying again, right?
All right, good luck, man.
All right. Later, guys.
So let's get into the
Yeah.
pictures. Yes, Shamir, thanks, bro. And please
No.
take a picture, please.
I'll
You're
take it.
embarrassing in front of the world. People are trying to ask this man to send a picture for the
I'll take it.
longest
I'll
while.
take it. I'll take it. I'll
Right?
take it.
Chelsea, let him.
I will. I'll send it
I'll
sometime.
message Chelsea,
tomorrow.
you know. Don't let me. All right. I'll be
All right.
respectful.
The wolf man.
All
All
right.
right. I'll go on later.
Later, man.
All right. Well, so you mean strong at the back? Well, it depends on who your backline is. Terran, welcome, Terran. Thanks for coming through.
You see, in like Cancelo and James, I'm getting the return to the back in the back
Yeah,
five,
yeah.
in the back five, you know.
Now,
So
what
it's still not a bad strategy. Yeah.
and what we seeing too, we seeing the ad. No, I was seeing this from since game week 1. Kevin, center backs. So are there a few key center backs now, especially with the 5 subs? I think the center backs will last long in the game than the wing back, except
Than the
Koulibaly,
wing
because Koulibaly has been getting tired. But yes, to get his fitness up. And we see returns from some of the center backs. Dyer, Koulibaly, as I just mentioned, right? So there are a few center backs are getting returns. So, and I'm not just saying that because it's a one-off. I'm saying that mainly because of the 5 subs. The 5 subs are key
just
right
to
now, and
pass
the
that
wing
6-day
backs.
mark. Yeah, just to pass that 6-day mark.
The wing backs are the ones that are getting hooked off, and the center backs are staying on, unless they really.
But that's the gamble.
running
That's
like,
the gamble. If you want 5 in the back, right? Is the clean sheet points or the attacking returns?
No, well, I guess that's the best thing with the wing backs now, that if for sure once there's a clean sheet up until the 60th
until
or so,
the 60th, yeah, and they still
and they get returns, you know. Okay, let's see what you have. So you have Cancelo, James, Cassandra, Henry. Woo! That's not bad, you know.
Yeah, because
not bad. No, because Leicester playing who again? Leicester is playing.
Yes, so if Leicester playing Southampton,
right? Okay.
Yes, for the attacking returns, but Leicester defense is still weird.
Yeah, no, Castagna does give you some returns. I think he got returns last game. He does give you something. And I guess Southampton, not too bad. That's a decent back 5, actually. I really can't fault.
If you're going along that, right, would you then start Ward in the keeper?
And they get save points because it's Southampton. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
why not?
Cool.
I mean, Ward. To me, Ward not super solid though. That's my only problem.
He's not super solid, but then the same clean sheet points for Castagna, and then the same one that he's sharing with Ward. So if they get it, so
Javid backline, Robbo, Okay. I just do like that double up, boy, Javid. I've never liked it since last season. I'm very fearful of it. Last season, I had Van Dijk as one of my defenders on the next team.
Oh, I double. That's why I think that's why I ended up getting rid of Robbo. That double wasn't working for me.
Look at this keeper. Well, you're safe there. You're more than safe. I have Raya as well. Big up Raya all the time. Yeah, Raya save points master. So you can't go wrong. I like your defense. Your defense, especially for the fixtures. No? So Manu playing Liverpool, City playing Newcastle, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Newcastle.
Yeah.
Right, Newcastle. Leicester playing Southampton. I think that's a good defense. That's a good. Of course, nothing is won on paper, you know, but I think that's a very good defense you have there. Thanks for the question, bro. You can keep that back line for sure. Big at the back. I don't like big at the back. I'm a 3 at the back kind of guy, but obviously, if I'm giving advice to people, yeah, big at the back is good now. It's trending right now. Is a good thing right now. Yeah. Neko Patterson again. Kevin Tom Patterson, Neko. We love Neko in this. Yeah, for sure.
So Patterson good, but I'm not sure about Patterson when Cody gets into the team. Because I don't think Cody feature for them as yet, right?
Yeah, Cody played last game.
Okay. I thought he would have taken Patterson's position.
The only thing with Henry for me, Trevor, is that Henry always overlaps and gets into those points. But me, Me is me. So yeah, me is
Yeah.
a good shout. Either one you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Yeah, see, I like 3 at the back, 3-5-2. Can't go wrong. I love, and especially I'm going big midfield, big in the middle. Now, funny enough, I think we are, no, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we have a reversal of last season where we were struggling for strikers. I think we're struggling for midfielders, or at least our premiums letting us down a little bit. But it's still early. I will still say don't press the panic button, you know? All right, so it's an hour and we didn't even get to do it. I love it. Tonight was good. Tonight was good. We had great
Yeah, good interaction. Yeah.
Yeah, the interaction.
So-
Another at all. So let's run through the pictures as quick, and then we'll do our predictive teams really quickly. Take it away by the time now, Kevin. Let me just bring up the
So the first one is Spurs Wolves. I believe everyone back in Spurs in this one.
Okay.
Right. They might actually be able to keep a clean sheet in this one, hopefully. Unless Wolves actually organize the attack. But I'm hoping it's a good easy win for Spurs.
And quick assets from both teams. Who you think are the best? So
I would say Harry Kane normally for Spurs.
Okay.
Right. But look out for Perisic, because I'm not sure if he actually got that position now. Right. Because every time he came onto the pitch, he gets an assist. Right. So I'm not sure if his fitness up to Conte's mark yet.
Yeah.
Wolves. I don't want to say the keeper, because Spurs don't really shoot that often. They give save points. They're more clinical in the finishing. All right. So I'm not too sure about the keeper. Wolves. Maybe one of the midfielders, maybe Wang for Wolves. It's really hard to call out a Wolves player right now. Right? What do you think about Wolves? Anything about Wolves? Or?
Well, as I say, I will always say prudence, but I have to see
Yeah.
what's going on with their defense. But
yeah,
Sa,
and I know they're gonna have a little mix
Sa,
up. No, but Sa against Spurs,
Yeah,
remember
I
Spurs
know.
a little more clinical
But
and
save points.
Sure.
Save points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say go for Sa, obviously. No, I wouldn't say that. Yeah,
because Spurs shots on target is not as high as Arsenal or Man City or Liverpool. Yeah. So I'm not sure about the save points there. All right, cool. Well,
Right.
Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, you
before we do
know.
that, tough one.
Yeah.
So he says you're on a wild card. So Salah KDB, tell him, man. All right. Who's your strikers though? So how you're sacrificing somebody big? You could afford Jesus, and then what? You'll go Surridge and maybe who's the other further strikers? Surridge and oh god, this
Maybe
other fella
Tony
from-
or somebody. Or...
No, we can't go Tony if you have all that, because if his backline is remember his backline kind of heavy.
Yeah.
Cancelo, James, Cucurella, Castagna.
So
Henry.
either one
Henry
on
already
top
cheaper
or
person there. Right? So
Yeah.
Henry what? 4.5 or 5 probably. Castagna is what?
Hen-
Maybe 4.
4.5 as well. Castaneda's cheap too.
Right.
Both of them
Cucurella's
4.5.
what?
Yeah.
Cucurella's
5.
5. James
Yeah.
is 6 or 5. No,
6 and then 6. Yeah,
Cancelo
and then
is 6.5 or
7.
6. 7. Woof.
7.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Ryan in the back. So Ryan is 4.5.
4.5.
And then you tell him Salah was 13.
Yeah, if you have
KDB
Salah and
was-
KDB, that's your two
Right.
premiums
One.
there. So I think he might be able to have what's his name? Jesus in front and somebody, maybe a 6 or
Yeah. A Surridge,
Yeah.
a Iwoni.
you will need to raise
yeah,
maybe Mbemo
yeah.
or
Woo, you have
one of those
Haaland and
guys.
Jesus. He's on, bro.
Ooh.
Well,
Also,
alright.
that's a premium then.
Yeah, that's a big team there. That's
Yeah.
a 5 million. That's a serious team there.
So then that
Alright.
means your other midfielders had to be the 4.5.
Yeah,
the
so
Silva
Andreas, so
Andreas and the Silva.
the Silva, yeah. And then you go up top with Surridge. Surridge is a cheap striker if you're looking for a fodder.
Yeah.
And he plays if you're looking for a fodder. Because Sri Lanka and those guys pretty expensive for what you have there. Can't afford it.
Exactly. And next 6, yeah.
Yeah. Palace Villa. Now this one
Yeah.
intrigues me a lot.
Same here.
And
I mean,
I know you want your Zaha as a shout. Zaha's a good shout, you know, a good shout. And of course Villa.
Will they get their attacking on a little bit in the last game, but they will be put to some they will be put to the test here.
Yeah. I guess we could always shout out Ings or Watkins. They're the only ones
Yeah.
that really doing something as of recent. But yeah.
Everton, Nottingham Forest will be also interested. Right? I think this will be a nice test
think
for
this
Nottingham.
is a real good game. A real good game.
Yeah, especially for
Yeah.
Nottingham. This is for them to prove themselves.
Especially.
Yeah.
I know it's
This
away,
is it for
but
them, yeah.
this is a good chance for them to get some away points, the first away points. Now,
Yeah,
Everton
well
is a
planned,
good
yeah.
chance for them to get the first home points there. Because, I mean, on paper, but Nottingham have been reinforcing well, haven't.
Yeah, but
getting the right.
Everton's still missing that striker. They still
Yeah.
need that striker. I know
But they
they're in
have-
transfer market for a striker.
But now they have a good defense. They have a solid backline now. I want to say
Yeah.
that. As if this backline gelling, but they have a solid backline. Pickford needs to wear his hat because it might be sunny. It's always the sun is shining on his end there. The midfield needs some work because they will be playing next to the Corey. And then we have Gray. We have our boy Uncle Gordon. I think Gordon plays
But Gordon now linked to
unofficial
Chelsea,
striker.
so I'm not
Right.
sure what's gonna happen there now.
Because they have no
So-
striker right now.
Yeah.
So because Calvert-Lewin injured and this guy from Venezuela, he's injured as well too.
Okay.
So it's real pressure right now. I think Gordon playing up top. It's real pressure with them right now. And they have no so they in a bit of problems attacking wise, but they have Onana now, and I did tell you what Onana. I think Onana's he's a good person to cause a little trouble. Maybe if with him there now, Gordon could play that false line up top and go from there, you know. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good bench there. Right. City.
Nottingham, yeah, they're attacking assets because Everton.
No, not
even though they show up their defense, I think Nottingham still.
No, but
might be able to
Nottingham have
squeeze
a
something in.
good defense. I was watching their defense against West Ham now. Yeah, I know. Yes, West Ham not looking good, but I still
Still West Ham.
Antonio,
It's still a decent,
Bowen,
a big side.
Benrahma,
Come
Glanzini,
on.
these
Keep
men
saying
coming
the
up,
names. Keep saying the name we all want to hear. Right.
right? No. No, I'm not saying that fraud name, right? So it still had good attackers, and West Ham had a lot of chances in the second half. They were peppering Nottingham, but they held firm, and Nottingham even could have steal the game and kill off the game. They could have. They had chances to kill off the game because the counter attacking was pretty good because of the defense. Let me see what everyone's saying so I can downgrade KDB and go Mount and Gundogan.
Nah, I won't really go towards Gundogan too much.
Yeah. If you have KDB already, keep
if it's Mount and somebody else,
Mount
but KDB good for this.
Yeah.
For this.
If it's a Mount, well, let me ask you Martinelli. If you Mount Martinelli, if you
if you can have KDB now and then when Champions League start, then you can take him out.
Yes.
Right.
But I think it's still safe because I think the City Champions League team will stay the same as it did last season when Mahrez will feature more. But they have
when
Sterling.
they announcing the Champions League
right,
fixtures.
so the group stages are on the 26th, whatever that weekend.
So next
26th,
week, next
and
weekend.
the first game should be the 7th of September because we have our Champions League to do. So we do Champions League as well. So
because I logged into the app, the site first, and then I realized you can choose the players, but you don't know who they're playing. So
playoffs still going on. You see, playoffs still going on. Qualifiers still going on. I think the last of the qualifiers are up till next week, and then as I said, the group stages are the.
So KDB is a good pick for now until the next 2-3 weeks. Yeah, and then you have to watch him. Just keep eye on him.
Yes, City won't go.
Yeah, City won't go then. Yeah.
Mount Foden again, but Foden at risk. Remember, he came up very early.
Yeah, so we were talking about that earlier. Foden, Grealish, Mahrez.
Yeah, you have to be careful, boy, with that.
And even at the 45 mark, not only.
Yeah, not even 60 minutes. You have to be very careful with that one. I think KDB, yes, he's expensive, but if you want, to me, the best City options right now, Cancelo, KDB, and Haaland.
That's it. But that's 7.
You have to pick one.
11.5 and 12.
I pick Cancelo and I'm good with that. Even Edison as if you don't want a defensive asset or anything, Edison, because they're keeping clean sheets. 2 clean sheets straight right now. They're gonna face Newcastle team with a great defensive record. Edison, if you're feeling FOMO on the defense, Edison's a good shout. So
City, well, when we use City, we will talk about City anyway. Because they got a new wing back as well.
Yes, a young guy.
Yeah.
Right. So moving on.
Fulham, Brentford.
We love the interaction. Don't hold back. Don't forget, guys, the poll is live. If you want to check the poll, just go into our community section. So go to our homepage on the YouTube channel, go to the community section and try and get and vote on the poll there, right? Yeah. But no, I mean that's a good trade, eh? He got 9 points in the first half. That is but will that happen all the time?
Yeah.
You know? And the messed up thing with City, as we know, City can be up 8-0. And Foden in score or assist, Mahrez in score assist, Bernardo in score assist, right? It can happen. It's real messed up. But Foden is like the cheapest, best option. But I'm just saying, in terms of solid on the team sheet for now, Edison, Cancelo, Haaland, or KDB. Those are four
Yeah.
best for me. But
That is
Foden
fine
is a
right now. That is fine, and
he's a
then
good
moving.
shot.
Yeah.
He's a good shot. Even if he comes on, there's a high chance of him scoring. If he's on the field, there's a high chance of him. But it's just a roulette. But for now, I guess with the 5 subs, we have to be comforted in the fact that our players will come. We can't be worried now if a player doesn't start. We just have to be concerned if he gets minutes now. I think that's how. But before I would not pick a player if I knew he wasn't starting. If I knew he's coming on for sure, then fine. I think that's what we have to look at it now, Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah. Fulham, Brentford. Your best
Brentford.
striker versus your best defender.
Yeah. My best striker versus my favorite keeper. For sure.
Because I mentioned this offline. Mitrovic was 0-0. He had 2 goals in the first one, and he had a save penalty. Ryan able to save a
I saw
penalty
an
too.
alarming stat. Some video I was watching the other day. I was watching Big Up OFB.
I really hope not Javid because I know Salema.
Yeah,
I was hoping that
Javid
beginning,
real big up
Yeah.
real big up Grealish.
No, but I was along that same line in the beginning. I need to make some moves because I needed Jesus. I had no denying I needed Jesus over Grealish. So
no, the thing with Mitrovic, I know I saw this stat. Don't quote me, but I saw someone mention this that Mitrovic, when his first season when he came up with Fulham when he was with Scott Parker, he missed a penalty and did not score another goal for quite a few games, a long period. So people like to use those things, but I think things are different. I think there's a lot of creativity behind him, and this is the second penalty that he conjured up. So I mean, it shows and his work on his dribbling. His dribbling is much better now. So he's tricky with the feet now and he's fooling defenders. And I think Tete and the Jamaican guy and Anderson and these guys are feeding him well.
could
It's just
overread
for him
there.
to get the chances. But for me, I think the best asset for this game, I want to go Tete or Andreas. I think I like
Yeah.
I like them for this game.
And for Brentford, anybody in the front.
Everybody.
Well, almost anybody from the team, yeah. Anybody from the
Raya,
team.
me, Janssen, Jensen, we saw just everybody. But
Tony.
I want to be on point, and I want to say, I think Mbuemo have a good chance, of course.
Yeah.
I want to go there. Right? Moving right along. Leicester, Southampton.
Yeah.
So everybody big up Vardy. Yeah, good show. But I want to go on the Madison train, of course. I think Madison could pull some strings and cause some
And
trouble.
Jewsbury.
Yeah, and Jewsbury, of course. But we cannot forget a menace to society. Not in a bad way, a good way. James Ward-Prowse.
James Ward-Prowse, yes.
Let's not forget.
And your defender and your wing back from Southampton. Kyle
Walker Peters, right, my boy? You'll know I love him to death. He could cause some trouble.
Anybody with 3 names, James Ward-Prowse or Kyle Walker Peters, anybody with 3 names in Southampton, we get to go.
Right. So. I think those are I like those names. Those are some dangerous names. Aribo looked good as well. Right? He scored a brilliant goal. He looked very dangerous as well when he came on. Because
I think attacking assets from either one of these teams is a good one.
Yeah, because it'll be end to end. Because the defense is not too bad right now.
The defense is not there.
And Leicester at home is not too bad at all, King Power.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the greatest team in London, facing Bournemouth at home. Now, again, I want to be cautious here. I don't think we will hit them at 8-0 and thing. But I mean, we could probably, but we have to take advantage of them. We have to tear them apart. I think we have the potential to do that. The best assets from Bournemouth right now, but I think Lamar is in, so I can't even say Lamar. I'll have to probably go like Solanke or something like that. Or I think Kelly's in it too, because Kelly had a real good first game. Even the keeper Tanvaro is not bad, and he puts on some really good saves. He's a solid keeper.
The 5.5 striker they have as well more. I think he gets a regular start as well.
Yes.
So.
Right. Of course, for Arsenal, they can't go wrong with Jesus. They can't go wrong with Martinelli. Ivan Zinchenko is a good shot. I think Gabriel, as I say, I have a center. I want to write that article and I have a center back agenda this season. I think center backs are very dangerous. Look out for them. Right? Yes. Well, we come in there now. Right? That's the next game to touch on for sure. Leeds are playing Chelsea now again. Now, this reminds me of game week 9 last season when I brought in Gallagher when they were going to face City. Now, obviously, I brought him in for the other games because at that point, that City game is when Crystal Palace started get some form and Gallagher got form and he was just scoring points like rain. And Chelsea were upset that he was on loan, right? So, and I brought him in and got City game and I had some fires to put out. So I just started him for kicks. I say if I get 2 points against City, fine. And I got way more than I bargained for because Crystal Palace won that game. So, you never know. Bringing in Rodrigo at home against Chelsea, you never know. Might be the catalyst. Again, game week
Rodrigo,
3.
Harrison, and Bamford, those are the 3 picks right now
Yeah,
for Leeds.
and I love a Bamford, but I think Bamford might have a knock, so I'm not
I know
sure.
you have a knock, but he might be able to play still, So.
I hope he plays, because if he plays, I think that is critical danger for Chelsea, only because if there's no focal point for Rodrigo fails. Rodrigo needs that extra player there, that person to pull away defenders. Bamford is a menace. I know he's not the most prolific striker, but he's very good at his position and his job. He's very good at what he does. Very good positioning. He's a great centre forward. If he's up top, and then of course Aronson and whatnot, Rodrigo will prevail, will shine. And I think at home they could cause some trouble. I think they could upset the clean sheet. I think so. But let's not forget Koulibaly is in amazing form.
Yeah,
Mendy's a great
start off with a bang,
Cucurella starting. You never know. So it
James
will be
getting his
tough.
returns.
Returns. It will be, but I could see Leeds causing. Yeah, I could see a 2-all. I seen 2-all. I seen 2-all. But
And who might Leeds to him?
Koulibaly have a lot to talk about. And Leeds.
The thing is, I think Chelsea will be real upset after that last game with Spurs.
Yeah,
so they'll come out hard. They're going to come out
very hard. Yeah. No mercy. And I think
mercy.
that's something a lot of these big teams have to work on this season. They have to stop underestimating teams. I think Liverpool underestimated Fulham, and they were very lucky to get that draw. They turned it up a little bit, turned up the ante. Stop underestimating these teams. They're coming fit. All right. So best assets for Leeds versus Chelsea, I would say Rodrigo, Bamford, as you said.
Yeah,
maybe Harrison and all. I think Harrison have a knock. Harrison?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's okay.
I think Harrison all right.
Wallace, Aileen, Cooper, right. Bamford has a groin. He's 50%, but he should potentially return as the 21st. So he should be okay. It's not bad. He just felt a little tightness, they said, so he should be okay. So they just didn't want to stress it during the game. So he should be okay. Right? The only person I find them missing is Dallas for sure. Dallas would have been
but even when Dallas comes, I think Dallas will get pushed back to the defense.
Yeah. Dallas and Alien. They're missing Alien for sure too. Right, and the assets for Chelsea. So I
find Cucurella play real good.
Yeah.
I really like how he plays.
I have to admit that. I finally saw his attacking returns. This is the first time I see attacking returns from him, even with Brighton. So yeah, he's looking good. I think Chilwell eating bench and you'll just play.
I feel for a while, I think you'll be eating bench for a while. Cucurella good for now until they have to start rotating players. Yeah. Right? So he's a good short term punt-ish, like next 3 maybe weeks. And then we'll see what's going on.
So Cucurella is our main shout.
And then you're also seeing the Chelsea change, right? In position. So when they're playing 3 in the back or they're playing 4 in the back, you're seeing James falling back deeper by Cucurella.
Let me remind
you.
But
they did switch it, and then James did come up, and then that's when he actually was able to score the goal.
Let me just remind you guys, the Chelsea midfield is in trouble. There's no Kovacic, there's no Kante. So that means Gallagher may have to play, and that means Loftus-Cheek may have to fall into the fray there.
Now, Loftus-Cheek played in the last game too, and he played pretty good too. Yeah. Did he play last game?
Who's that?
Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, no, Loftus-Cheek was solid. Loftus-Cheek was my favorite Chelsea players ever. Solid player. I can't say anything wrong about, but just saying against a team like Leeds, because let's look at who they played first. So Chelsea played Everton, and they still barely got to it up. They played a better team in Spurs, and we saw them handle it, but no Kante, no Kovacic. I think that's a bit of an issue there. I think.
Yeah, but it's not like Jorginho and those guys too. So. Right. I mean, if you don't have Kante and Kovacic, you gotta play him. So.
I don't rate Jorginho at all. All he can do is score penalties. But moving on. So next up, West Ham versus Brighton. I must say, all these fixtures a bit even.
Yeah, they
Based
are.
on
They
where
are.
all the teams are
Yeah.
right now, I think it's very even. So West Ham, Brighton, this
Even the
should be
last
an
game too.
interesting game. Yeah, all. You know what I'm telling you? All. Especially
Yeah.
last game. Especially that last game, because they're both in a relegation. But
Yeah.
West Ham, Brighton, very intriguing, very interesting. And this is why I may keep going just for one more game week, because it's Brighton.
Yeah,
But
no, but again, Brighton is that.
sickening.
Yeah,
Yes, they can keep a clean
this is
sheet.
a rock dread. It's
Yes. Caicedo looking solid, right? Don't mind it. I don't see them missing them Buemo. Buemo who? I'm not Buemo, sorry, Bissouma.
like Bissouma, yeah.
Behuma.
Bissouma, Cucurella, who has them? They those like three players, three
Yeah,
big
but they're
players.
not missing them. They're
They're
not
not missing
missing
them.
them.
They're still
Right?
going.
Veltman, Duffy. Duffy went too.
Duffy going
went as
too.
well. Yeah.
And our next defender, I think went.
That team is just
Who's that
because
guy?
they still have Lamptey, they still have Veltman, they still have Dunk. Yeah, they still have a solid core there. I agree with you, but I don't want that way. I can't afford that. Javid, I need Bowen to do something for me. I need that. This was my worst start in the field in a very long time. I was always started at 70, 80 something. I need Bowen to help me out.
Last night when you were on the show, right? And you were giving out your points. Those points that you'll give out after 2 weeks. Last year we did it in 1 week, you know.
That exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We
surprised,
because I had Bruno, Salah, I had
Mhm.
Vardy, Antonio. Right, my team was on fuego.
This whole season, everybody on like levels in dread.
Yeah. Because the
They're not clear-cut favorites, yeah.
template didn't do good, and I didn't follow template. The template didn't do good.
No, not even that. I mean, talking about the teams themselves, the football teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Mope may go. Yeah, true. But they're still looking good. I was afraid, I was frightened for them, but they're looking solid. And I must say, I big up Caicedo all the time. Caicedo, and once Whipple gets back fit, pressure in the camp for that midfield. So Brighton,
Newcastle.
Welbeck looking very good.
Welbeck looking good, yeah.
Trossard, as usual. Pascal Gross, I just say he's inconsistent. That's the only problem with him. He's very inconsistent. But I guess because the mantle on him and his shoulder, he has to do a lot. And Lallana still with them, so Lallana. But I wouldn't. He's not good FPL last time.
Yeah, he's always for FPL he's not great. I mean, he's pulled some players and stuff, but
yeah,
he's come close. He's come close a lot. So
Newcastle City. Woo! I have to rate Newcastle defense. I think they're one of the best defense. Not the best, but just one good looking. Let's say one of the best good looking defense in the league so far. Very good looking, very solid. So it'll be a little trouble for City. City have to put some variation in their attack and loop some balls for Haaland. Let Haaland do what he does best and kill them in the air. But Newcastle have some tall mofos as well. So
yeah, they have
right,
some those guys coming in.
Some lampposts in the back there. But of course, best assets. I have to let's say maybe Wilson. I can see Saint Maximin.
If you had a score, I can see Wilson. Yeah, Wilson for sure. Saint Maximin.
Maximin dribbling, not necessarily end product, but dribbling is causing some trouble.
I mean, the pace and thing to come up against Walker, and that may be a problem.
Bro, either side he causing trouble.
Yeah.
So let's see. So their midfield will definitely have to come into play. City midfield have to try and help them out there.
You think City defense? I don't even know was a new player. When they get switched up a bit.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think they will stick with the usual. So Walker, Cancelo, Diaz, Ake, or if not Diaz, yeah, that's it. Because
Sergio Gomez, as the new guy.
Yeah, Gomez. I think so.
He's at 4.5. So if he does actually start playing, he's a nice.
He's a good punt. Good fodder. Very good fodder. Yeah. City assets, well, of course, the same guys are called for Tevin there. So Edison's a good shout. Cancelo, obviously. Haaland, and of course, De Bruyne. Some cheap calls or shouts, some to consider. Foden, of course. Mahrez not so cheap, but Mahrez. They swap.
No, Foden and Mahrez is the same price, eh?
Oh, they are.
Both of them is
8.
Grealish was the one. Grealish is the cheaper one. Grealish is 7.
So Grealish is a good shout as well too.
Yeah.
I only saying that Javid was big. And he's a good shout because the rotation. They
just
know who they're
playing
against. They know they're playing a good defense. So I think they will definitely try to stretch the defense. So and we know that Grealish could do something like that. Foden could do that. Mahrez could do that. So this is a good game for Maris, but it's Pep trying to think like Pep, right? We have to try and bring back the roulette. Bring back the roulette. And of course, the last game, the relegation derby, we have Manu versus Liverpool. Very interesting game, very even. Both teams in trouble. The only
Battle of the
difference is Manu,
Reds. The
Manu
Reds
not in
again.
an injury crisis like Liverpool. And because Manu have all their players, not to say Manu are lacking anything, Manu have injuries, Manu have all their players, but something off the field is killing them, something mentally. And Liverpool right now in a lot of trouble. No doubt, as I mentioned at the top of the show, no Darwin, no Keita, no Thiago, no Matip, no Konate. Whew, it's bare bones. So Diaz and Salah have to dig deep. Fabinho may be available. Yeah, he was in training, so they may force him. No Jota. So let's see. And I think Van Dijk without Matip is very sus. He's a good
Mhm.
centre back, but when you do have that solid person next to him to cover him if something happens, I think he looks out of place. Manu
Manu
assets,
assets
help me
though,
there,
like
Kevin. I know.
yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say it's hard to choose a Manu asset now. Like who are you really going for? Nobody is standing out because they didn't score any goals as yet, right? Everybody was hoping for Rashford, but Rashford not looking like he in the game much. Bruno kinda there maybe,
Yeah.
right?
Ericsson
Ericsson,
looking
Ericsson
okay, he's
looking,
trying.
but
Yeah.
compared to the rest of the team, he looking good. So
Yeah. No, but
yeah,
his endeavors and
yeah.
he's
I would
trying.
say if I had to choose anybody, I'd choose Ericsson,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
And
Because
he
he's
might
the
be
only
the
one that
cheapest.
actually
And he might be the cheapest.
he might be the cheapest.
Him
Yeah, I
and
think he's
Ilanga might be the
six or
cheapest.
6 point as well. 6.5. Ilanga, I think they should start playing Ilanga over some of the others right now.
Yeah.
Just to change it up, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Don't play the same team over and over if they're
Correct.
going to lose it, right? Create some competition if they want to do something, right? Because what the big change they made last week was to bring in Ronaldo in the beginning, right?
Ooh,
But
well, let me not get it. Let me not go there.
yeah, that didn't make much of a difference. So, but yeah,
Again.
Ronaldo, Ericsson, those are the two that actually getting shots on target or towards or taking shots at least. So I'll say maybe one of those two.
All right. Solid.
Defense, I won't even look at the defense yet. Dalo, if there's a cheap option, maybe, but I won't really look at the defense. So.
Yeah, love she gets
And
solid. When I say double defense, who double Liverpool, I wouldn't do that. That's just my personal preference. But everyone's saying don't give up on Robbo, don't give up on Trent yet. But
yeah,
I'm not a double defender guy because I have too much guys. There's too much assets out there to be doubling up, and then both of them get scored on, and there's two pointers, they just or one or
yeah,
worse yet minus something if they concede a lot of goals. So I rather just have one person, and if you concede, fine, then have other assets. Hopefully that could keep your clean sheet. So yeah, I'm not a big double up, but I know Kevin does it. Antonio Shimir does.
yeah. I was double
Yeah,
double. I
I'm
had
not a big
double
double up.
City, double Liverpool.
Yeah.
I got rid of one of the double Liverpool. But
Fair enough. I don't know about the nil boy. Possible. Yeah, I can take a 3-1 again because they're
yeah,
midfield,
3-1
and I
all through
see
Mount. I'll be
I
happy if all
can't
through
see
Mount.
Gallagher being defensive. So I think Gallagher will be very offensive. Now Gallagher's a good shout just for this game, but I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously, too risky, but it's definitely not a bad shout because you have Gallagher, Mount, Havertz running at you, Lotfus and Kovacic. No, sorry, Lotfus, Jorginho holding the back line if they do it like that. And then you have, well, protecting the back line, I should say. And then you have Koulibaly, Reese, Cucurella, James. And well, yeah, so Reese, Cucurella, Koulibaly. I think, and maybe Thiago, obviously. I think that will be their team there. But I think Lee's could cause some trouble. Lee's could catch him on the break, catch him up. Yeah, Brighton defense is sick. Very sick. And then midfield as well too. I really like that Casido guy. I love him. Right.
Captain picks. Who you got captain?
Yeah, bro. We even about that captain picks. Well, I mean that's what the poll for. So I can leave it at
Yeah.
that. Everyone who's watching, go on the poll. Let us know your captain pick. So far, is I see people voting and they vote Salah. So I know who
So
voted.
what? Salah, Kane, KDB, Jesus, and somebody else. What was the last one?
Salah. Okay, hold on. I'll say it now. Yeah, so Salah, KDB, Kane. But for me, hey, Whoa.
Salah, Kane,
Big up.
Haaland, Jesus, KDB.
Yeah. Big what's seen with good, right?
Villas.
Yeah, so I have KDB, Jesus, Salah, and Kane. Yeah, so no votes yet. Don't forget, guys, you can jump in the poll. Let us know who you think is the best captain options for this game week. Let us know. All right, so let's get into this fun segment, guys, that we love.
Oh, wait, still on this.
Guys, if you want to help us out, let us know. So what we try to do is I still don't have a name for this segment. Yeah, you always battle. The team. This is not a prediction. It's just that the guys who we think will bring the most points.
Yeah.
Right. That's all.
And we're trying to stay away from the big names.
Premiums, right? We try to
Right,
stay
the
away from the
premiums,
premiums, right? Of course, love us always good. So it's good to see you, bro. I have to come down for some food, bro. I come and check you. So let's work out the formation first.
I would say small in the back this time round because a lot of the games are very even. And
yeah, so 3-4-3.
so I would say 3-4-3.
All right.
Just because they're even games, right?
Okay.
They have no big one-sided games.
Now take your heart out of it. Which keeper has the best fixture?
Keeper has the best fixture.
Check that for me real quick. Who you think which keeper has the best fixture? We have Brentford with a decent game. We have Mendy. So Raya have a decent game. Mendy have a decent-ish game. We have the Everton Nottingham
It's between
game. So Dean
Man
Henderson
City.
could have a good game. You know?
Man City, Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest might have the best one in this
Yeah,
one.
Henderson, you get some save points there, so we can play.
I will go with that one, yeah. And he performed. He real athletic, yeah. He doing real mad.
Panel, let us know. Let us know, panel, what you think. Let us know, panel.
He saved a penalty last week, right?
Yeah, 14 points, bro. Man,
Yeah.
a 14-pointer, Sada 15-pointer. Keepers were very great last week. Last game week. Really good. Really, really, really good. Yeah. So next up, talk to me. What position? We sticking with the defense? Talk to me.
Yeah, let's stick with defense first. I would say Palace, maybe Spurs, right? And Man City, one from each.
Okay, so you see.
Oh wait, Chelsea maybe.
Right. Because was the best. No, I do like to play fixtures, you know that. But based on the
No, well, we have to play fixtures for this game week, yeah.
Yeah, for this game. So Anderson,
for this segment, yeah. So Spurs playing Wolves. I think Spurs could keep a clean sheet there.
So Dyer or Sessegnon?
Sessegnon.
Right.
Palace or Chelsea? Chelsea maybe Cucurella.
Okay. Anderson, Sessegnon, Cucurella. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anderson and Cucurella, yeah.
Guys in the chat, let me know. You can weigh in. Let us know. Right. Midfield.
So I want to go one with one
price drop 7 point. These are 7.9 now, Mahrez.
Okay. Midfield, Leicester. You want to go Madison? Madison versus...
Yeah, Madison is a good shout.
Ward-Prowse or you won't go that far?
Javi said this week Ward would save a pen when everyone benches him. And they cry. Yeah, I agree, tough one. I think that same thing will happen. I think Mahrez will play this week. I really, really, really think so. Someone said Javi said Emerson Royale. Good shout.
Yeah, Emerson Royale, yeah. You getting better.
I don't know. I don't think so. Tough one. I think, but the thing is, Liverpool not looking too good. This is the best time to play them. Even if you have a bad start of the season, it's the best time to play Liverpool. I wish Arsenal's playing Liverpool right now. Trust and believe. Just get them out the way right now. Wish. Because they're patchy right now. Only Diaz and Salah. But that might be enough to whittle and destroy this Man team. Right. So we said Madison.
Yeah, Madison. I don't know if you know about James Ward-Prowse in this because they're playing Leicester.
For wireless.
Those are the two token players for those two teams, right?
Yeah. Just to mix it up, I don't see why not. GW3, you should know what that is. Guess what Madison is wrong? 1S, I think for somebody else. Who was again? Talk to me.
You don't want to throw in Zaha.
No, put in your boy. Why not? So
Yeah,
that's two Crystal Palace
put in
assets.
Zaha. That's two
I'm talking
Crystal Palace
about.
assets. Yeah.
All right, let's spread it out. The next way, Martinelli, De Silva, Jensen, Ericsson.
There you go, Martinelli.
All right, we have 3 strikers to pick from. 3 forwards.
We put it in Haaland, or that's too big to
No,
put it?
we can still put him.
Yeah, we still put in Haaland.
No, I'll spell his name wrong. Hold on.
Haaland.
And if you see what I did there, Holland. Right, next. Do I have to?
Yeah, you might.
Right? Yeah?
Yeah, I feel so.
Yeah? Yeah? Or not?
Wait, I didn't even see what you're doing, eh?
Jesus.
Yeah, I think you have to, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to give this girl the shout from Vardy, or Vardy and Madison is too much.
Well, you already have Anderson and Zaha. But I think there's enough strikers we can spread it. Yes, I have Anderson, you have
Honestly, we could put Tony.
All right, good shout.
Tony, yeah.
Double Chelsea, what? In terms of defense, I don't see why not. Akulabali, Cucurella, Reece James, Thiago, I don't see why not.
Yeah, or if you have Mendy in the defense, any keeper,
Mendy. Yeah, so you get Mendy and you get Cucurella. I don't see why not. Yeah, that's a good shout.
And just have some nice fixtures going forward.
Yeah,
so
there's some
worry
decent. Yeah. I don't see why not. So. My boy say Vardy too.
Already on a wild card, so the teams that have some nice fixtures is Chelsea, Brentford, and Leeds. I know Leeds and Chelsea played against each other.
Yeah, I know Leeds playing Chelsea now, but right
after
Arsenal
that,
Arsenal have very good fixtures as well.
Oh, and Arsenal too. Yeah, those 4 teams they have really nice.
So Newcastle
as well as
turning for the
City and Liverpool as well. They dropped down a little bit in the order, but they still have some nice fixtures.
Yeah, and a City. So
yeah.
Newcastle stay from those assets. They have very bad fixtures coming up.
Crystal Palace still in a sticky spot, even though they have a nice game today.
Yeah.
They have a decent game now. There's a break for them, but they're still in some tough times.
Tough times, exactly.
Yeah. And Brighton has some nice fixtures as well. It's just the attacking returns from Brighton is very slow, trickling. It's trickle through.
I hope that was helpful.
Yeah.
So we could always recap that really quickly. What we could do. So what was it we just said? Vardy and who?
Tony. Yeah.
Well, I'll do exactly what Javi did there. So we'll do a Vardy /
Yeah.
Right, just
and if that's the case, then you could probably change Madison / Jansen, maybe.
Well,
if you don't want to double up. Jensen. Jansen and Jensen.
Yeah. Okay. I like this. I went over. So Henderson in the back, Anderson, Sessegnon, Cucurella. I think I spelled Cucurella wrong. Yes. Right. So Jansen. So Anderson, Sessegnon, Cucurella. You have Madison or Jensen, Zaha, James Ward-Prowse, Martinelli, Holland, Jesus, Vardy /
Yeah. So you can rotate those 2 on top, the Brentford and the thing. Yeah.
As I say, this is not a team. This is just the players individual.
Yeah. I mean, that add up, it might be less than.
This is not saying, we're not saying go with it. We're just playing. These are some of the individuals that we think will do well.
And outside that, the big norm of Salah and Trent and James and those guys. Yeah. So.
Right. Cap Haaland. Why not? But I guess it's a tricky defense. But the better captain options are definitely Jesus, possibly Kane.
Kane is my captain for this week. I am captaining Kane this week.
Yeah, possibly because they play against Wolves.
My
next good shout. Well, Vardy was one of the shouts from the comments. I think it's a good shout from the comments.
And Liverpool against Man U.
And you have Salah, of course.
Yeah,
or even Diaz as a wild punt. You never know. As a wild, wild.
Do like us and Captain Trent or one of them defenders as well?
Yeah, well, I you know me, I like to captain defenders. So
yeah,
I think
captain
James
Cancelo, and
James
that was the
might
best
be
captain
a
in my
bad
team.
shouting. Cancelo or James. Yeah, might be a
Cancelo
real good.
was my captain last week, and it paid
Let me
off.
let me
Big
go
time.
wild. Let me go wilder than that. Nico Williams, Everton, done.
Yeah, he on set pieces, he taking corners,
Bro,
and he
that's
yeah,
a
assist a clean sheet,
come on,
Yeah.
that's a wild shout. Yeah, Gabi won, Salah, Kane, Haaland. All right, Martinelli. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
Martinelli is a real good shout. I like that, Javi. Go send me, All right, so guys, we'll wind it down here. It was a real good show. Enjoy the interaction. And, I mean, we could talk for hours. Trust me, I have more things I would love to bring up and talk about. I would love to do my transfers live, but but thanks very much. I want to pick up everyone in the chat. Tevon, new face. Tell your friends about us. Shit, we are trying to get to 1,000. We are on 602 right now. Subscribers trying to get to 1,000. Don't forget, guys, we are home for fantasy sports, so we do F1. We'll resume our F1 coverage next week because the Spa or the Belgium GP is next week Sunday, the 28th. So we probably do our show midweek next week. Please go. So look out for that. Jump in, join us. Of course, don't forget we also have UCL coming up very soon. We have CPL coming up soon. We finally found a good engine, Kevin, that'll be doing it. Cricket. I forget the name. I only found out the name today. So there's a new engine.
Okay.
I'll be doing the
Good.
fantasy, so that's covered. And I have some very interesting news about CPL, but I will reveal that as we get a little closer. We may have some access. So that's all I will say. That's all I will tease right now. But your hope for fantasy sports, I want to big up Mel, Javi, Tevon again. I want to big up IBK for coming through in the chat. Thanks for streaming, for jumping on, taking a little break from his studies. Any of y'all have any other comments or questions, Teflon, anything at all, put them in the comment section below. We'll get back to you. Or check us on Instagram by the same name. You can always DM us, or Twitter. DM us, follow us, and DM us, and we'll get back to you as quick as possible. Any questions? And we're trying to do a lot more polls. So tell your friends about the polls. All that helps us out. Try and make sure and like the videos. It really helps with the algorithms and keep us here. I want to quit my job and do this full time for you guys and increase and improve the productivity, the production value of how we look, and the type of information we bring to you guys. Okay, so thanks again to Kevin. Kevin, any closing words, any advice? We like to give advice. My advice always, please click that save button. Make sure you press save. Kevin, press save. Don't forget to press save. Right?
Yes,
Make
yes,
sure you
yes.
press save. Kevin, any
For me, it's still early. The season's still early. Don't panic too much. Enjoy it.
yes.
Yeah.
Because you could you only on 100 points, right? Between the
Yeah.
2 game weeks. Of course, come on, you could catch up because the guys that are top right now, they could fall off and you could jump right back up. It's very early. And don't forget it's a World Cup year. Yeah, that vital week when some of the players go away. Right, and don't forget to I'm still saying we're on course to wild card game week 6, even 9, even now. I supposed to go wild card already. I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah, no, it's
I'm
a
good.
good time.
I'm good. Not right now. I'm right now. I
Tap one
rather.
wild card, and that's
Yeah.
not a bad thing to
I think
do.
Abba wild card and a wild card too. I think no, I lie. He minus. He just minus. He didn't win.
Yeah, I might as well.
So yeah, guys. So thanks again for everyone coming through. I love this episode. This is kind of episode I like. Where there's a lot of interaction
Yeah,
and
interaction. Yeah, this was
it
good.
was nice. It was nice. It was nice. Javid one. Don't forget that Javid you owe us. You owe us.
That would push that for me, that Robo
Right.
and Grealish.
Javid, you owe us an appearance on the show. Please, Javid.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to jump in, just say jump in and I'll send a link immediately, Javid, right? But I appreciate you all the time coming through in the comments. Very vital. Please tell your friends about us. We're trying to increase the subscribers. If we get 1,000, we can get the chance for Google ads and get monetized, and that can help us reach out to sponsors and, as I say, improve the production value and improve the content that we bring to you guys, and just overall, and we could travel, because I would love to get this show on the road as well and travel to different countries and shoot in different locations. Okay, so, and of course, before we go, I have to shout out our sponsors, 24 Sports. So guys, if you're looking for local kits, someone that's providing kits locally now, their kits are imported. So it's not no same, right? It's the good quality, the actual stuff, not replicas. So check out 24 Sports. You can check them out on Instagram and Facebook. They're our main sponsors for this season. They're providing the kit that you'll be winning if you win our league. And shout out as well to Island Bay for sponsoring our classic league as well. That league is going well. We have over 100 participants in that league. Aaron, of course, is on top of that league. If anyone wants the code, I'll put that in the description below. You can join. That league is still open. Our head-to-head is closed. Thanks everyone for coming through. I really enjoyed tonight, Kevin. Thanks for coming through. Thanks, Shamir.
Yeah, it's good. I
And
really
happy
enjoyed it.
picking, guys. Happy picking. Happy picking. Don't forget, right? Happy picking. We'll see you guys in the next one, right? Take care.